thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's Saturday night crafting, woo! And it is quick, fast crafting tonight. So I needed a nice, simple, quick card. I spent the whole week having fun with mixed media and I had no time for a video tonight and no time for crafting today. So I thought, let's do something quick and easy. Now, the most common shape you're going to find in your house and around your craft room is going to be a circle. So that's what we're going to focus on tonight, and you'll see why in a minute. I simply looked around my office and my house and grabbed a whole bunch of circular things in about 5 different sizes. So I went from biggest to smallest, and that's how we're going to start them on the card as well. So have a look around your house. I'm telling you, you will find the most common shape to be a circle. You can do squares, you can do rectangles, you can do whatever your heart desires. But this is going to probably be the easiest. We're simply going to take our household items, the things that we've got, and we are going to use them as stamps. This is not perfection. We don't want a perfect circle. It's not going to be clean cut, and it will all go together in the end. I promise it will all look fantastic. This took me less than 15 minutes to do tonight. I had so much fun, and I made another one in about 3 minutes because everything was on my desk. So it's quick and it's easy. All you're going to do is ink up your circle shapes and squish them onto your paper. And some of my circles were overlapping, some I stuck next to. Whatever your heart desires, do as many or as few circles as you want. Totally up to you. There's no rhyme, no reason. You're just having fun. Now, the reason I don't want my circles perfect is because it's really difficult to achieve a perfect circle with all these different thicknesses and widths of items that I'm using. So it's just nice to rotate them, get a bit more ink on, and it kind of gives you a more rusticy kind of look. These cards are perfect for masculine cards, but I mean, you can switch up the colors. You can do a more feminine card. Really, really easy to do. Now, I'm going to use some of my inks as watercolors tonight. Obviously, you need to get the ink out the ink pad to use with a paintbrush, so you can either squish it into the lid, but be careful you don't crack your ink pad while you're doing that. It's really easy to do. If you squish too hard, you can crack your plastic on your ink pad. So it's not really recommended to do by the manufacturer, but you can do that if you're limited. But any plastic packaging will work. You'll see in a minute I'll pull out my stamp blocks, and stamp blocks work probably the best. So I thought I would just squish it into the lid and I'd be good to go, but actually I wanted more color than that. I wanted more vibrant colors in the end. So I decided to just simply put them onto a block or put them onto plastic. Any watercolor, water-soluble medium is going to work here. So if you've got watercolor pencils, just scribble onto your circles, drag it with your paintbrush. Same with watercolor markers, you can scribble on and drag it. If you've got water-soluble ink pads like Distress Inks, you can do the same as I'm doing here. Super quick, super easy. The colors, I just went on Google and typed in something to the search bar of colors that look good together. That's literally all I did. And I scrolled till I found some that had colors I really liked, and then I looked at my Distress Oxides and tried to match them up as best as I could, or my Distress Ink, sorry, not Oxides. And that is literally all I did. Google is my best friend when it comes to colors. I have no ability to choose colors that go together and make them look pretty, so that worked really well for me. And that's all I did here. I just picked the 5 colors from a Google search and used them. Now, if you're making this card and you want to share it with us, or with me and some other crafty friends, I do have a Facebook group. I'll put that link in the description box and you can pop along and join. If you're enjoying tonight's video and you're having fun, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really makes a difference in the world of YouTube and how my videos do. So I was just sharing with you here on the screen that it does run through and does bleed through your card just a little bit. So if you don't like that and that bothers you, then by all means do a card front panel and then glue it onto your card. But otherwise, this card is a 1-layered card. It's quick, it's easy, and it's really effective. So I've gone ahead and found some sentiments in my stash that line up with the size of my largest bubble. And again, don't forget, I stamped down my little circles or bubbles in order of largest to smallest to make sure I got the large one on there. And it happens to fit my sentiment beautifully. This is my all-time favorite black pen. I always link this down below and always share about it. I use it for everything in life. It is my household go-to pen. And all I'm going to do is fill in the white space to kind of add to that sort of rusticy, not perfect feel of the card. I can't draw for love nor money. My dots are even wonky, so it kind of goes with my card quite nicely. this is not your thing, you can just leave it. You don't need to put in the dots. It's just an extra thing that fills in blank space. I thought it looked better with my dots rather than without. I thought it added to the card. But that is it. That's the whole card done. 5 minutes. There's your card. Really simple and easy. I did that second one there with Let's Party on it with less circles and less dots. So you can kind of mix and play and see what you like and have a fun time. I hope you had a great time with me tonight. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care and have a fantastic weekend. Bye!